Yo, yo, yo. What it is? How's everybody? How's mine peeps? Alright, actually, I cleaned my glasses off today so I can actually wear them. My eyes aren't on fire like they are right now. Give me 1 second. Hey, look at that. Look at that. Boondaba. Ah, headset cable's all messed up. Mm. Alrighty then. Alright guys, so today I'm going to be working on maybe fucking around with these boards a little bit longer. Yo, yo, yo.
I'll do that.
My game is running a little bit odd today. I'm going to finish the initial design for the realm area. At least the starting area closer to the township.
I was just saying to Grim about the realm area. Are we going at tier 3? Or staying at tier 2 for a while?
No, we're going all the way up, man. All the way up.
Right.
What do you ask?
So I was thinking of planting oak trees all around the edge. And that way, when you come to build the palisade wall, you haven't got to cut oak trees, logs, hundreds of meters.
I like the thought. That's a good idea. What? Happy New Year's, Brew. Thank you very much, my man. I do appreciate you. Much love, my friend. Much love.
So when you have
Hey,
an idea,
you're gonna have to buy me some dinner first.
size
Oh wait, you
where
kind of
we
just
can
did.
plant palisade
But the
walls,
audio
even if
worked,
it's
but
just
did it pop up?
first iteration of the realm
Take a nap before midnight, man.
area.
Yeah.
I mean,
So-
are we going to have like, the tier 2 wall and then the tier 3 wall?
Yep. So tier 2 wall is going to be stone. Tier 3 wall is going to be palisades.
Well, either which way, there's still a lot of oak trees I can plant.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for both of them, we're going to need lots of oaks. And let's be honest, there's no such thing as too much wood. You know what I mean? Like, if it doesn't get chopped down for a while, that doesn't hurt anybody.
Well, yeah, there's a shit ton of birch that's at Major now. There's a load of, at least I think 120 maple that are at Major. They can all come out.
So if somebody wants to, I am 100% okay with starting to lay down some of the stone walls around where the trench is going to be. So where the trench is going to be around the actual town. There's going to be a stone wall encompassing that, facing inward towards or facing outward towards the city there. So and then we're going to have there's going to be basically what we have here, these large cross platforms like we have going across the trench, this little fake drawbridge we got right now, to connect the two sets of walls. So what I'm getting at is if...
Right.
Yep. Yeah, double tier wall. And then eventually there will be so the end goal is if you walk outside the north gate, you'll see there's a 4x2 raised platform. This is going to be another gatehouse. So then you basically go through the one gatehouse, trench, and then you come into another gatehouse. Because eventually this will be a drawbridge. So these 4 spots right here are reserved for a drawbridge, where the end of it is. And then you'll come into another. This is gonna be at 24.3, but I just laid it down just for designing it. So there'll be a gatehouse right here, and then a wall that goes all the way around the trench line. So basically, if somebody does get through and they fall down, they're going to be in the middle of a... They're going to be stuck in a trench between 2 sets of walls, essentially. They'd be fucked. So what I was getting at, though, is if you got a bunch of wood, it doesn't need to be like a huge, like, guild-wide project at this point, but I can lay down a few walls. And if somebody wants to, like, if somebody wants to level carpentry, you can go out there and cut them one by one, saw them out, and then bring over boards and just throw in bags in front of where the trench line is going to be. I'll lay down a couple foundations for stone walls, and you start filling them up. It ain't going to hurt anything by being advanced. You know, like thinking ahead of time like that.
No, no.
All those pine are grown as well.
Hell yeah. Yeah, so if you guys want to start cutting them down and bringing them over, I'm cool with that shit. Absolutely. So I'll go diagonal, diagonal, diagonal.
Just come force you to 100, so I'm de-sprouting at the moment.
Roger that. Gonna lurk and work on my 40k minis? What's a 40k mini, my friend? I know you're trying to lurk, but so if you're too busy, do not respond to me. Tell me to shut the fuck up, Pwnage. I'm okay with that, always. Happy fucked up year day. How are you doing, friend?
100.
Yeah! It was a luck too, right? You got a lucky draw?
Yeah, yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
It's an apple tree, but
Bro,
that'll make Dunder happy.
Yeah. Oh, 40k minis. Wait, there's 40k minis still? Those are old, right? They don't still produce those anymore. On a roll. How much? I mean, so on that note, actually, Grim, if you want to, can you cut me out a bunch of softwood? And I'll make, as long as we have nails, I'll make a just metric goddamn fuck ton of repair kits, and I'll get all the kilns up, and we'll start making some charcoal, man.
That's how many people we could have fill their inventory with it and bring it to.
How many people are online right now? And we're sure it's not a trap, right?
I'm not sure, because I couldn't check the standing.
Yeah, that's annoying. Are you getting the same glitch in terms of like some kind of XML error?
No.
God, it's irritating. I have the same problem. Something's glitched out in the guild page. Yeah, I'll get the... Just let me know. I mean, to get all the kilns up to 100%, the kilns have pretty high durability. They're like 13,000 max durability, so I'll probably need like... well, I'll repair everything at once. So if you want, legitimately, I'll probably need like 80 to 90 softwood billets. Just throw them in a bag and I'll start working on them after I empty my inventory.
Right. Now, if you want to talk to them about it, it's in the Warfare and Smithing channel. Their Discord.
I didn't realize it was a voice connection. I was confused. I was like, hello, what's going on? You are the king, brew. What is the priority of work tonight? Well, right now I'm just emptying my inventory. I'm going to continue. There's a few things. I'm going to continue working on the guild, or the realm concept. Just to kind of get the design down so that, you know, when I do start pulling people to do some work, everybody will have an idea of what actually to do, instead of me going around like, oh, no, actually, let's not do it that way. Let's do it this way instead. So right now I'm just kind of working on the actual design for it. And then...
So in your planning phase,
yep.
Could you let me know where I can stick some hundreds of things inside, ideally away from a wall?
Hundreds of things? What do you mean? The quality 100 stuff? 100 quality plants or trees?
Yeah.
So
the
best...
a mulberry, an oak, and a pine.
Beautiful. Okay, so for that... So it's 4 trees, right?
4 types.
Yeah, 4 types.
I mean, you'd only need a couple of oak because even at major you get 6 sprouts or something like that.
So currently, where these apple trees are planted, where the lamppost next to the monument is, honestly, that spot right there is really good because it's a 4x4. Well, it'll be 4x2. I mean, Revenant, my man's doing that subprime, baby. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. Thank you very, very much, my man. So there's a good area right there, and it goes all the way down. So that's the way you have the apple trees planted right now is perfect. Behind there, the problem there, that's too close to a wall. You have the map, right? The little map we got.
I had, well, I can find it again.
Okay, so basically right next to, so if you run to the south side, you got these 2 big cauldrons, and then I need to repair those as well. But there's also the foundation for an herbalist shop. If you want to...
Place. I'll just come inside.
Alright. Yeah, perfect.
I know where you are.
Okay, so at the herbalist shop, where the big cauldron ends, is the doorway. So if you don't plant... You could plant something to the left of that doorway, and then something to the right of the doorway, as long as they're not oaks. That way they can still get into the building. So this tile right here would be a good tile for a non-oak. This tile right here would be good for a non-oak. And then I would say these 9 spots right here, you could put whatever you want. Including an oak tree if you want to. Because that shouldn't be too close to the wall to mess it all up.
So this 3x3.
Yep.
From corner to corner where you and I are, right?
Yep. And then... Let me see what else. Over here. This area right here, this 3x3, you can plant trees as well. I'm gonna so Dunder, whenever he does it, he's gonna lay down a personal monument right here and extend it only a 2x1 slot. So it'll be just these 2 spots. And that way you can put bark boxes here to put all of the herbs in, because people keep on stealing herbs that are used for making flux to make who knows what. Yeah.
Yeah, this...
Actually, you know what? You can even do these spots right here. So 3x4. And then once this house comes out, you'll have an extra row. Because this will just be a... over here is going to be a small warehouse. So you'll have this row right here to plant on too when this house comes out. Is that enough yet? Or do you still need more spots?
Yeah. Well, it's I'd only want to reserve maybe 2 oaks, 2 pine. The apples are useful inside because of animal husbandry, cooking, cider making and brewing.
Yeah.
And maybe
you know what I'm curious about?
Mulberry.
Are you... it probably won't work, and it might fuck shit up, but are you able to plant stuff right here?
No,
I didn't think so. Yeah, so it does count as terraforming.
Yeah, I can't plant.
Okay.
I don't even know if it's forest soil, so.
Oh yeah, valid point. I was just kind of curious if it would let you or not. And then once all of this gold ore is moved, so the area where the pit is now is going to be for herbalism, so it'll be all non-forest soil. But then up here, there's basically I'm gonna put a small warehouse right over here, and then you can plant all around that damn thing. Once we get the small warehouse down and all the gold and shit moved.
So having a couple of trees inside actually makes it look nice.
It does, man. It looks really nice. I like how the spruce looks, actually. The spruce looks really good right there.
Well, that's got to come out soon, because Christmas is over.
Yep. Let's see. What is this? Or is that an oak that you planted right there? Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Yeah.
That'll look nice in the summer. And during fall. It's going to look a little fucking epic.
As long as it doesn't interfere with putting other buildings down. Otherwise,
that's a good call.
I can just, put the buildings up and then replace the oak.
Oh, no, it'll be good. Yeah, where it's at right now is actually one of 4 slots. There'll be 3 slots behind that you'll be able to plant once we move that house out, the tiny shack. So that'll be for a large stable.
That's why I had to look on the plan.
Yeah.
That's why I put the apples where they were, because according to that, it was going to be clear anyway.
Yep.
Because that's the large barn, isn't it?
It is, yep. Stable.
Large stable.
Yep.
Barn, yeah.
I feel you.
Pets, furry animals.
The things that there are none.
What's that?
Sawbrook, and there are none in the box. Box isn't on.
Yeah. I haven't seen... he hasn't said anything in Discord either, right?
Oh, it was him that mentioned the trade.
Oh, is it? Oh, it is, yeah.
I could make 60 quality something. Maybe even 70 now. Saws. Primitive tools.
Happy New Year. How you doing, Mendigo? Mendigo! What's up, hon? Been a while. Happy New Year. Been hard getting the last few weeks in this game. We're in 26 on NA. Kingdom of Palanthus. How about you? We are in our own guild, my man, and we're getting her started up.
A load of primitive saws.
I think we're like 18, 19 days in now into the server.
If you don't mind, I can help gather stuff.
Were you asking me something? I apologize if you were. I was talking in chat.
Darman was saying he can make primitive saws.
Oh, okay. I'm going to start off trying to finish up my initial ideas for the design of this place out here. That way, when it comes down to it, I kind of know how to give people direction when we start doing group projects out here. I'm doing excellent, my man. Doing excellent. I got my family. I got my health. I got my family's health. What more could we want? I'm not loco. Yeah, we're not. I'm just doing generic planning. It's not worth doing terraforming, like doing a ton of terraforming while I'm changing it up. That's why. Just working on a design plan, my man. Yeah, what region are you in, Revenant? Hey, thank you very much, my friend. We're central. We're Rocky Plains. We're the Rocky Plains.
School's up again.
Hell yeah. I just realized, boys, I need to change my the cup thingy. The cup thingy is no longer. What are you planting? Nothing. I'm just digging up some stone pathways right now to reuse the stone that's left over. I'm still working on the design here for the realm, my friends. Give me one moment, guys. I'm going to change my cup out. This cup is no longer relevant. Why don't they have one for New Year's? Oh, they kind of do. I'll just use a champagne glass here. That's New Year's-esque. The champagne glass doesn't hold very much, does it? Lame. How does the drawbridge work? You just pull the ladder back. Yeah. So are you talking about the actual real drawbridge? So the actual drawbridge in the game, it's got a platform on both sides. So basically, you'll have the drawbridge, the actual gatehouse back where that gatehouse is, but it's much larger, right? And then on this side, these 4 spots right here, a 4x2 area, is going to be a little ramp down. It's like a little wooden ramp down. So you can click, you'll be able to right click right here and then lower the drawbridge and then pick it back up again. And the drawbridge just comes down and then the gate opens at the same time. You can't control them individually. So the drawbridge, as the drawbridge is dropping, the gate's opening and vice versa. Oh, our little bridge? Yeah, we just pick them up. Yeah, so before judgment hours and shit, we can, if we sally out, we can just pick them up, throw them to the side or whatever. You know, throw them inside. Somebody that's going to stay back closes the gate with those inside. Indeed, my friend. Yeah, it's actually pretty straightforward, pretty easy. Yep. And that's just temporary until we want to build the actual gatehouse. And the big will be a jacuzzi. Exactly, Mendigo. That's exactly what I had in mind. How did you know? All right, so I think this is going to be pretty cool, guys. I've got a vision in my head here for the realm, and I think it's going to be pretty cool. No, my friend. We have still got 4.5 hours on my end. All right, so essentially what we're going to see here is right here is going to be a gatehouse, right? The gatehouse all have walls. Here, let me do this, actually. I'm actually going to lay out the foundations really quick just so you can see what they look like here.
Can you repair tools with a repair kit?
I think I can. I don't know what the end result looks like though. So if we want to try it real quick, I don't mind trying.
Just to see how much it repairs it, if at all.
Yeah. See if it brings down the max durability, or I don't know how it works, to be honest. I did not. I definitely didn't. I said gatehouse, my friend. Come on now. Get with the program, Mendoza. You guys getting this lag right now?
Took me a while to open the bag.
Alright, so what we're going to do right here... What program? We never have one. What are you talking about, Mendoza? What program are you talking about? It's got to be a jacuzzi, bro. All right. So here is what my vision is. No. I was going to make me lower all these by 1 to build anything here. Goddamn winter. Let's lower them all by 1, pour 1 dirt on all of them. It's all just a shitty soil too, man. Alright. Wait, how did I end up with less soil than I dug up? Was some of it stone, you think? How did this happen, friends? Oh, wait. That's why. I was like, what is going on? Ah, I fucked up, friends. I fucked up. I'll fix that one later. Alright. So... it's definitely a jacuzzi, Mendoza. Get off my shit, yo. Come in.
Sorry, I wasn't here 5.
Okay, have fun. Bye. Happy New Year. Who's close to your name, Mendoza? Oh, that wasn't producer. That was my mother-in-law. Or not mother-in-law, stepmother. Stepmother. I always get that shit confused, man. Hey, you're gonna have to buy me some dinner first. Oh wait, you kind of just did.
Hoond!
Big deal. 2017 is ending. 20 more crazy. That's right, though. That's right. Thank you so much, brother. Brother Bear, my friend, I love you so. Seriously, though, thank you very much, Hoond. I love you, man. I love you, brother. Brother! Yep, we're going to be having the producer of Pwnage, myself, and you guys are welcome to join at midnight my time, which is in 4.5 hours. We'll be drinking a glass of fake champagne. Some champagne. I'm actually, no joke, allergic to champagne. I break out in hives. I don't know what it is, but champagne I cannot drink. So we got some fake champagne. But I can drink it. If you live off the guild land, do you still have access to the guild resources? No, you do not. You do not indeed. You make day so much better. I really appreciate hanging out and lurking. I am so glad, Hoond. That's what I do it for, man. I do it just for the enjoyment, man. For the love of it. You know what I mean? I love talking to people. I love just hanging out and playing games and just having a jolly time in general, man. I absolutely love it. All right, so here's what I need to do. I need to figure out exactly how I want to do this. Because in the end, what I envision is castle walls surrounding the moat. So we got a moat, castle walls. Dude, my kids are so energized right now, guys. It's crazy. They are going ballistic out there. They are going nutty. They're going cuckoo for Cuckoo Puffs. You felt the first thing for the first time not too long ago. Absolutely, man. In your country exists a beer, no alcohol. Oh yeah, we have that too, Mendingo. We call it near beer. Yeah, it's actually I can't remember what is the name of that, guys. I know there's actually I can't think of the real brand name, but like the joke name is we call it near beer. Yep. All right, let me see how I would do this if it were a castle wall. And that would suffice, in my opinion. Although it would not, because there is no module there like that. So we need to find... So I think we would actually have to start with a... No. I think honestly we would have to transition with a tower, because the towers are the only things that actually offer I think we'd have to do a transitional tower right here. I think. because you could do a, let's see, transitional tower. It's got a entryway on the first floor and exit ways on the second floor. And I believe that that second floor would throw us out on top of the keep right there. So the second floor door would match up with that door right there, I believe. O'Doyle's! O'Doyle rules! That's right, I forgot. I spent the evening with a friend, hanging out with my parents, getting some great food, watched a great Danish movie, played some mahjong, and bam, it was 2018. That sounds like a fantastic way to spend your New Year's Eve, my man. What about Comrade's input? Comrade is not here, my friend. Comrade is not here. Alright, so let's just go ahead and build a simple construct, or actually, let's build a construction. Let me see. You know, man, the more I think about this, the more I think that a castle wall on this side would actually be better. So a drawbridge facing inwards. The 5th year you've done this? Very nice.
No, it wouldn't. If they got on that wall.
What's that?
If they got up on the castle wall, they'd have the high ground. And
Yeah. So the outer wall is going to be facing outwards. So hear me out on this. So I think what I want to do. So this is basically going to be a second version of the inner walls. So let me show you what I think. It's just an idea, so it's always, you know, open for change. So what I'm thinking is we have a, basically, are you looking at me? Okay, yeah. So we have a gatehouse facing inward with a drawbridge, and then walls encompassing that on the backside, like further out, with another gatehouse facing outwards. And then everything, like the entire wall system out here, is going to be facing outward the same direction that the walls that you're standing on are. So it'll basically just be a second version of it. So it'll be the main defense in the long run. And then right behind that will be the trench. So there'll be a trench, 2 sets of walls, and then a secondary trench beyond this. This is all like way far out. Right now I'm just going to build stone walls. But I'm just trying to make it so that if and when I do want to upgrade, let me fuck around with it. Maybe it actually might just be worth just building them straight away. No, it's not.
in Judgment, or since it's outside our town claim, they can use the drawbridge.
Could they use the drawbridge?
Aye.
Oh, that's stupid.
Sure.
Okay, yep, I think you're right. Okay, never mind then. No, can they? I don't think they can interact with it. They can just destroy it, right? Because it's still our land. I think they just have the ability to destroy it. Now I'm kind of wondering though.
I'm pretty sure they can interact with anything in the realm. Like open boxes, doors and all that.
Interesting. Okay, yeah, so drawbridge definitely not in the realm. Definitely not.
They might change that though. I
Is that
remember
it?
in your own
You could or couldn't?
could
Okay.
server I've
Dash.
bet on. We just open our gates and
Makes sense. Yeah, just open the gates up, be like, fuck it, let's do war, baby.
I did read in one of the patch notes, it said something along the lines of buildings that overlap into the realm area aren't counted as realm anymore.
They're not counted as realm anymore?
Yeah. I'm sure that's what I read in one of the patch notes.
Interesting.
Now,
That's probably for the
don't
drawbridges.
take my word for it. You may have to double check.
Yeah, I mean, we could
Somebody
test that
doesn't
because we got
check.
the, because we have the walls that are, there's like a little spot of the realm, or the town sticking into the realm. area from the walls, so we could build like some kind of building over there and have one of us use a neutral alt to try and see what happens, interact with the building or whatever. Have it on both slots. All right, let's see, guys. What the fuck is this chat? This chat is for Masterofpwnage, man. I'm confused. What do you mean, Dragon Marked War God? Let's see. Castle Wall of the Passage. Let's just... I can't build any gatehouses yet, because I've never done anything line. I haven't spent any time actually crafting anything in the entire line here yet. So I think all I'm able to build at 6 or at 0 is the castle walls. It's interesting though, I can do it without a buttress. I don't know why you'd want that. I guess you can make it look different, right? So you can do some with buttresses, some without. Oh nice, you could take the Merlin off? What? What? Beautiful. Question, does the hoarding have spots that aim downward? Like, are there murder holes? That's the real question. Hey, where's the nearest spot for granite, guys? Do we know? It's just up in the mountain, right? Oh, no, that's all slate.
The granite I got for the monument was from the volcano.
Okay, so it's definitely not the closest. Having personal and still access to all guild racers seem kind of unfair. Absolutely, it does. Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't happen, man.
North. You're lucky.
Yeah, we'll have to check it out. All right, let's just lay down some foundations real quick. See what we want to do here. Can they really interact with gatehouses? Man, that's stupid. We're gonna have to test that, man.
As I say, that was on your own that you could.
Yeah.
Right, where do you want these saws, Grim?
Where are you at?
Oh, we did, yeah.
Your carts.
Hey, what's up, Gloria
Shall I
Victus?
just
How you
throw-
doing?
or throw them in.
Throw them in this cart, yeah.
Thank you.
I think there's a dozen or so.
Nice brow. Oh, oh, Beard. Beard, thank you very much. I appreciate that, Gloria Victus. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it, my friend. All right. So I do happen to like the way that looks. If it works as I think it does. As that I hope it does, I should say. Alright, let's see what this is going to look like. I'll actually pave under here. This is just, so guys, if anybody that's newer, all I'm doing is planning out. I'm like laying down what I think I want to do. What I think that I want to do. Boop. Hey, does anybody know if that are you able to interact with any building on somebody else's realm during Judgment Hour? Is that still the case or no? Anybody can know the answer? The answer? That's not the final. That's yeah. So the double gatehouse in a row is for creating murder hole situations. Murder hole. All right. Dunder. Dunder's thunder. Doing them loots, baby. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Happy New Year's to you as well, Dotson. And apparently I'm out of stone. All right. So nobody in chat knows? You know, easy solution to see if we do have to see if you can interact with stuff. Next Judgment Hour, we can just ride over to, you know, another guild and see if we can interact with their buildings. Quick and easy way to do it, yeah? They see me rolling. They hating. Patrolling. They're trying to catch me riding dirty. Alright, so this road right here is going to go. From here out is going to go out. And this is just a test of how I want to do it, right? So we're going to come out at 2 angles. Basically come into a Y. Those are going to go out for quite a bit. Like I said, this is just for testing. So it's going to go out quite a bit at this angle. And then we'll do something like this right here. Where it branches off into 2. And then it'll go all the way out to the, different directions. So then each side will have, and the realm will have essentially 8 gates. 2 on each side. The northern facing, the southern, and the west, and the east, right? That's the end design concept, I believe. At least, for the road design. The main roads. Like the primary roads within the realm. To help you buy a decent champagne. Mendigo, thank you very much, my man. I do appreciate that, brother. Happy New Year's to everybody. Happy New Year. Medius, welcome. How are you doing today, brother? Ooh, the monster's a lot lighter than I thought it was. The goddamn holidays need to end so we can get most of our guild back online, man. Fucking holidays. Ate wafers with ice cream. Not many fireworks in a small town. Feel enlightened after reading some of the Bible. Very nice, my man. Very nice. I live in a small town as well, but a lot of them are really boom happy, man. So there'll be a lot of fireworks going off over the night here. We might even hear some over the microphone. So I'm sure there will be some going off fairly close. I feel pretty confident about it. All right. I wanted to move a majority of the stone before I started doing this. Just want to dig this out to the first corner and see how it works out. I was seeing the other day you could dig 2 tiles adjacent to each other down to water level. Yeah, you can. Yep. I mean, you could just build a well, though, Mattias. Or are you talking about for fishing? Like, wanting to fish? I mean, you would end up with a really large ditch. Yep. I mean, you would end up with a quite a large ditch at some point. So eventually, when we're digging, it'll level this out, so we don't have to TP home. Yeah, so the largest difference between any two tiles, though, is only going to be 2. So right now we're 24 meters above the ground. So as this one is 20.3, this one next to me can only be 22.3. So we're not able to go any deeper without pulling the other tiles down. Yeah, so if you dig right here, if I dug right here, it would lower all of this around me as well. I'll show you what I mean, my friend. I'll show you what I mean. No, you'll still dig it, but instead you'll hear like rock fall, and it'll pull from here instead. So as you can see, so this right here is 22.0. Those were 24.3, but now they're 24.0. Yep. So it'll pull from the surroundings before it'll drop this down anymore. Ah. Yeah, so with dirt, Mattias, with dirt, it's 2.0. With rock or ore, it's 1.5. Rock, slate, granite, or ore. Yeah, with any of the dirts, though, like soil, fertile soil, all that jazz, it's 2. 2.0. Correct. Yep. Which is actually why I put those walls up already. Why I put those foundations up, because those foundations will block it from over terraforming. Because sometimes when I'm sitting here just talking to you guys, I'll accidentally over dig. Airedale, how are you doing, my man? Happy New Year to you. I'm jealous of my wife. She's out there having fun with the kids. I'm so jealous, guys. Doing well. I've not been on much due to sickness. Happy New Year. Yeah, it's all right, man. Yeah, a lot of people are sick right now. A lot of people are sick, doing family stuffs. I get it, man. It's all good, brother. Are the horses alive? They are indeed, Dotson. They're currently in the process of aging up.
Evening, everybody.
Good evening. How are you doing?
Hey,
Doing well.
Yeah, the horses are alive.
Hey,
Yeah.
so I built a crate next to the archery targets and filled it up with a bunch of arrows.
Yeah. What I actually may do to make this easier while digging the trench is actually make a path up on purpose. I'm getting pretty close here. But for the time being, we'll just pray. Honestly, I need to bring up my my piety as well. So it doesn't really bug me too much having to pray over and over and over again. I can't remember if I prayed today or not, guys. That's why I keep on... And I keep on getting, need to pray with greater fervor. Everybody's mumbling to pray. When I walked by you, Krantix, at first when I walked in, I'm like, what is he doing? That's weird. I thought you had like a new emote or something. You're standing there in combat stance. I'm like, what is that? That's kind of
My
cool.
sling just broke.
Motherfuck, dude. I'm pissed right now, guys.
What just happened?
The gatehouse closed on me. I got stuck on the fucking little ledge.
Free loots. That sucks. How much did you lose, skill-wise?
Bro, you don't even want to know. For real. It's brutal. Oh, cool. It didn't come out of anything important, guys. Farming, digging, nature's lore, hunting. Woohoo! Grim, that's twice I got lucky, man. I'm not going to get that lucky that many times, guys. I got to be way more careful. Goddamn gatehouse. Do not stand under it when it goes off.
That's what we should do with intruders. Like, let them come in and then shut them on them. Like,
Yeah,
go, like,
dude.
4
So
or 5 gates in a row. Good luck.
So I was getting to this pattern of like, you know, opening it up as I walk through and then closing it as I'm walking out. But then I got stuck on a little ledge to, you know, that little walkway thing we got in the way there, the platform. I was like stuck on it, so it fucking closed on me and killed me. I'm like, God damn it.
Sucks.
Fucking gatehouse. The gatehouse of doom.
I'm coming right behind you, so please don't close.
I need to loot my stuff. I'll try and get to the side here. Okay, you're good. So glad I got lucky, man. If it came out like a construction or something, I would have been fucking pissed.
Because 1 or 2 points in those takes you forever now, huh?
But yeah, and I'm -5 alignment.
Oh, how'd you get -5? Who'd you kill?
Bro. Well, so it was a legitimate kill, but the guy was surrendered. And I killed him anyways, which is what happened.
Yeah, it's your fault.
Yep. He needed to die, though. He's being an asshole.
Like what you guys have done to the place the past couple days.
Yeah, it's been a lot of team effort, man. A lot of team effort. People teleporting lots of fucking rocks. Like, going down and mining rocks out, teleporting them back up.
Yeah, it's awesome. I've just been logging on, doing a little bit of a power hour, and that's about it.
Yep. You feeling any better?
I am feeling better, but my daughter was up all night last night, so I'm just tired now.
Your daughter was sick too then? Or just not going to
So
sleep?
she's not sick. We had super high winds last night, and she was scared, so she wanted to sleep with us, but she doesn't
Really?
really sleep.
You live in the Washington State area?
Alaska.
Oh, that's right, that's right. Yeah, we had a windstorm last night too.
Yeah, it's probably the same system.
Yeah, because I had the same issue. Or you know what? I'm wrong. It was the day before yesterday. My bad. Because it was the day I wasn't streaming.
Oh, okay.
Yep, my bad. But yeah, I had the same situation recently. Why are your kids so scared of wind?
I don't know. So my daughter is scared of random noises. It blows my mind sometimes.
Yeah. I always make fun of whenever my wife is scared of something random like that. I'm always like, man, you would not have survived 100 years ago. You realize that, right? You literally would be dead.
Well, it's like my little RC helicopter I have. Not like one of the indoor small ones. She just freaks
Yeah.
out.
Oh, my kids love those, man. I've actually got a massive scar across my back because I thought my cat at the time was super goddamn scared of it. And so one day I'm just messing around and I like chase it up the stairs with it. And so it's at the top of the stairs and I'm like laying down on the stairs so it can't see me. And I'm kind of like peeking around the corner and it's like hyper focused on it. And I have it landed right in front of it. And I go, bzz, just rev it back up again. And the cat jumps over it, lands on my back on the stairs, and then like runs down my back to get down the stairs. And I was like, oh my God, this hurts so much, but I deserve it. Like,
Nice.
Yeah, fucking karma.
exactly. Yeah. I was mad at only one person, myself. I've got a whole bunch of RC stuff, man. I got really into it like maybe 2 or 3 years ago. Go to these like super high-end RC cars and fucking quadcopters and planes and shit in my garage. The problem is all of them need repairs now, and the repairs are so expensive that I just don't do it.
That's when you do the excuse. It's like, oh, I want to upgrade it, so it's even more expensive.
Well, that's the problem, see, is I upgraded them all. Like, I've got one RC car that literally it's so powerful that if I lift up the back wheels and floor it, it just explodes the rubber off the tires. Like, the rubber just explodes.
Oh,
it's amazing. But it's so dumb. Like, I'll take it out to, like, the like, running track on the high school, and I'll fuck with people. like I'll like go behind them like me going like their speed. And it's funny because like the instinct of a runner that's on a track is to try and go faster than the car. And so I'll act like they might be able to beat it, and then I'll just floor it and does a wheelie and like wow, and start screaming by them. They're like, God damn. And they'll always stop, literally every single time. The runner on the next time around will stop at me and be like, dude, how did you get that thing so fast? And then I get to talk to him about my RC car.
Is electric or gas?
All electric, man. Like, in my opinion, gas is pretty much outmoded by electric now.
Yeah, well,
'Cause
those
batteries-
motors, so much torque. It's just
It's
infinite.
stupid. The only real problem you have is heat buildup on both the battery and the motors themselves.
You can make a heat sink spoiler
Yeah,
for it. That'd be awesome.
dude, it's crazy, man. Like if you look online, man, people that just either don't have the right batteries or they just do way too much to it. Like they'll be on the track and there's all of a sudden their car explodes. Like literal. It's not an actual explosion because lithium batteries, they don't explode. They're a conflagrant. So the difference between an explosion and a conflagrant is that an explosion, the shock wave moves faster than the flames. So a conflagrant is still like, it's like explosive, but it doesn't create a shock wave around it. It's just super fast, catch on fire. But it's impressive watching a car just like, whoa, and all of a sudden just engulfed in flames.
Fire.
Yep. Yeah, because the batteries get so hot, and the lithium will build up a gas inside the battery pack when it gets really, really hot. And then they'll jump it and it'll like hit a rock or something, it'll pierce it and just because the whole thing's exploding. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Tons of YouTube videos of them. It's a lot of fun. Got LAF, had some damn issues today. What kind of issues did you have?
Target bigger.
Yeah, Grim was saying he does miss occasionally. Or you're using a sling though too, right?
Yeah.
If you go to the schoolhouse, Grim is training Slinger on it. You don't get a whole lot, but the more you use it, the more he levels up his ability to train you better.
Yeah, I've been doing that, but when I'm at 55 going to 60.
Yeah, I feel you. So when you do it, does it still trigger it at least? Like, does it say that you learned as much as you can learn or anything like that?
Yesterday when I did it, it did nothing. Today, you can learn skill up to 14, so I didn't
So
learn it.
Grim, I just saw him do it. Did you get any message on your side, Grim, for learning? Like your skill going up? I think Grim might be AFK.
So let me do it twice. And then the third time it says you already attended. Still no
Interesting.
increase, but
Yeah. Maybe a lag issue? Servers are pretty laggy right now.
yeah. Is that snow on the roof?
It is, man.
Oh, that's so cool.
Dude, check this out. I just thought of something. That armor target looks like a person, does it not?
Yeah,
first glance?
absolutely.
Dude, line those on the walls so that when you're standing next to it, it's hard to tell who's who.
Oh, speaking of lining on the walls, I was going to ask you, is it cool if I start building either bark boxes or if I can eventually the arrow stands and just strategically place them at the towers and just fill them up with arrows? And
Oh,
bolts?
yeah, the arrow stands. Yeah, just work with Grim on it.
Okay.
Grim's your officer, so he'll
Yep.
he'll know. Yeah, I mean, just because he'll know more about, what needs to be built and when, like the priorities. Because I don't know what he's got working on right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you place tanning tubs in front,
Yeah, I'll talk to him just
the
because my
light
power
smoke
hour
will
so
make it
far
even
has
better
been
to disguise.
building
Ooh, good
arrows.
call. Dude, Mattias is right. He said place a tanning tub in front of the armor stand, and it'll be even better disguise. Genius. See the smoke coming off of it? That'd be so funny to like preempt an attack. Like they're like there's like a bunch of guys in a wood line like ready to shoot at you, and they shoot at all the wrong targets. Like, okay, well there's guys over here, but they shot all the armor stands, so that would be beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna leave this spot right there as is, so we can still walk. We can still walk that way. That's fine. All right. Exactly, OJ. God damn it. How's your experience going with the game so far, my man?
How many bills did you say you need for repair kits?
Probably like 80.
If you want to do that.
Yeah, because I need to get the cooking pots repaired, the 2 cooking stands. Whenever Loco logs on, I want the kilns ready for him to start making, or not Loco, I'm sorry, Box. I want him to start making the, Oh, Grim, did you say I died again, man? Or were you AFK?
I was away getting food.
Bro, the fucking... So be careful about this, because I was getting into this pattern of, going back in. I was overburdened, and I'd run to right here, and then I'd turn and close the gatehouse. But when you're overburdened, if you're going sideways, you can't get up over this lip. You have to go straight to get over it. And so, like, I got into this pattern of just come over here and closing the gatehouse. And then I got stuck on the lip, and it closed on me again, dude. I didn't lose any important skills, though. I lost farming and some other random shit. Nothing that mattered. Just a heads
Make
up.
sure I'm well clear of it before I close it.
Yep. I just got into this stupid pattern that I shouldn't have. Felt overly safe. I'm gonna go through and inspect everything to see what all I need to repair.
All right, you said 80 Grim?
And those are all still
Just drop
solid.
them in that bag.
Will do.
So we need 5,000 there. 5,000 there. Yeah. That's what I heard, Fox. Yeah, I reached out to them. They haven't said anything back, though. I went onto their Discord, and I don't see anybody saying anything. I'm gonna use some of this clay to finish up the last 2 furnaces over there. It annoys me that there's still 2 signs. Everything's in them besides the clay.
Are we going to start working on those walls out?
Yeah, so right now I'm still in conceptual. They're just placeholders right now. I'll wanna, what I want to do is eventually pave underneath them first. I want to dig the trench out a little bit more, going around it to kind of get a better conceptual idea. And then also, before we build the actual gatehouse, I want to test Judgment Hour gatehouses, see how it works, to see if they really can just interact with them. So I feel like, so I don't know, because even during Judgment Hour, if you hit Control F4, you can still see the realm. So I think the realm rules still apply. They're able to interact with like barked boxes and stuff. Oh, what the fuck! I just got stuck here, man. Look at this. This game is so weird sometimes, man.
That Dharma out there.
What's that?
That Dharma out in the trees.
Yeah, it is. Is that they're cutting stuff down? Unless it isn't. Dharma, that is you, yeah?
Yeah, I'm out in these row of maple.
Yep.
He's sprouting.
Okay. So I'll show you what I'm thinking, Grim. And then if anybody's really bored and doesn't have time to do anything, they can start doing what I'm working on. Let me dump this clay off real fast though, so I'm not overburdened. All right. So I think the most important thing right off the bat, right, is the trench. More so than the walls at this point, because we've already got a set of walls. So if they just follow what I've already got there, those 2 tiles, and keep going around at 20.3, hugging the walls. So, you know, as you reach this point right here, you would shift over, instead of this tile being 20.3, you'd go this one. Actually, I don't know how to work. So basically, whatever tile doesn't let you go out, so keep 20.3 2 tiles wide. So like if you can't make this one, then go to this one and this one. So basically, keep on hugging the wall as close as you can, going at 20.3 all the way around. And then take all of that dirt, because the first area that I want to make ready. So this is just for testing right here. The first area that I want to make ready for the realm is the what would it be, the west side. So the west side, because there's no, we're not using this area for really a whole lot besides like these areas over here on the left. So we can start leveling all of this out at, say, I don't know, maybe 22.3. So dig the trench. So on one side, well, yeah, so I'm trying to think how this will go. So it'll be 22.3, 20.3, 20.3, 22.3, and then 22.3 flattened all the way out. So any extra dirt you get from building the trench goes over here. And then so it'll be a quadrant, the realm will be. So eventually from rate, I think, where's it at? So from this tile right here, straight out will be a separator, whether it be a wall or whatever we want. So just coming straight out of the diagonal. And so there'll be 4 sections completely separate from each other for the entire realm.
Alright.
And so
trade post in each or just one?
So the realmies, they're going to be able to, you know, go between all the different realms. This is just, so the separation is just for defensive combat reasons. That way, if, you know, if they get into one, if the enemy gets into one side, we can say they're in the northern quadrant, and they'll be kind of confined into that one quadrant. And then as time goes on, we could layer it even more and more, you know, so that there's basically sectors that they would have to go through to get towards, you know, all the way into us. But but to start off with, I just want to kind of create, you know, gigantic north, south, east, west sectors. Then we can, you know, continue. Because here's the thing. What I don't want to do is have it planned out like we do inside. I want it to be like haphazard-ish. Not like insane, like there's just shit everywhere. But you know what I mean? Like not as well thought out and planned to make it look more natural-ish. Like it was built over time, not all at once, with a deep planning involved. Yeah, so we can just build the main quadrants, and then as we want, we can kind of build different trap sections in there. You know, walling off different smaller areas with palisade walls or whatever. Whatever we want to do, really. So yeah, this is where they'll dump first, over here in the western section, as they're digging. And then after we get the entire trench built out, I think this is kind of how I want it. Like the walls. So what I want to, like, this is just conceptual, right? So gatehouse, that's separated by 2. That way there's an area inside here. For a drawbridge if we do end up doing those from the inside. Which I do want to do eventually, but we don't have to. But just, you know, that way if we do want to, there'll be the space for it. And then bring the walls in to the trench, and then follow the trench line with the wall. That way, even if they did break a wall down, they're just in a trench. And then we still have the separation there.
I like it.
And then, so this is a small scale version of what I want to do with the road systems, and it'll all be level. So like, you know, 24.3 or 22.3, whatever we put it at. So it'll be level. It won't be raised up like this, just for concept. So what I want to do is come out a little bit from the gatehouse, and then run into 2 diagonals, one each direction. And then as it goes outward, at some point further out than this, like I said, this is large scale, it separates into 2 roads that go straight north, or, you know, straight 2 directions. And that way, from the outside of the realm looking in, you've got 2 gatehouses on each side, 2 in the north, 2 in the south, 2 in the east, 2 in the west. And I want I want this separation like this to be fairly close to the actual walls. That way, you don't have to have one person standing at the corner of the wall to control both gatehouses to let people in and out. Still in the brainstorming session about all of it, but what do you think?
I like it. That's good. This is the long term.
Yep. Yeah, long term. Yeah, so this isn't like priority projects or anything like that. This is just somebody has free time, don't know what to do, you can dig, and start just kind of getting stuff ready. I think the trench is probably the closest term part of the project.
I'm gonna need a fuck ton of shovels for that.
Oh yeah. I'm still inspecting everything right now to see what all we need to repair. The furnaces are still in good order. The kilns need a lot of work. They're all broken. The bloomeries are still good. The anvils... One anvil's good, the other one's not good. Hey Fox. I know Fox is in chat now and in game. So that's a brutal defensive design. It is original. It is.
Alrighty, boss. Build's done.
Obviously planning this as a castle rather than a city, though. Indeed. What was that?
This bag.
Although there was one defense design he has
All the
forgotten
billets for
that
the
many
rebellions
people
are in
often
here.
forget. He forgot the gatehouse complex for forward assaults. He forgot the gatehouse complex. No. That's what these are right here, man. Yeah, there is a gatehouse complex design. So I just don't have the ability to lay them down yet. Original. So you're talking about murder holes, right? Where you basically have a double gatehouse.
Well, I'm glad to welcome you.
This one right here.
Yeah.
Roger that. Yeah, so eventually what you're going to see right here, this is going to be a drawbridge. And that drawbridge, this right here is the murder hole. So it'll be drawbridge into a murder hole right here. Where literally they're going to be, so the drawbridge will be lifted. They get through this. No matter where they get through the wall, they're either in a trench or they're stuck in a murder hole. Yep. And then once this right here is converted into a drawbridge, or into the gatehouse with bridge or whatever you want to call it. This comes out. The drawbridge goes to right here. This will be another wall. These two are going to be ripped out along with this. That's going to be a transitional castle tower on all four sides. And then we'll bring those in with stone walls, coming back this way into a standard stone gatehouse like this one is right there.
Yeah, Grim.
Yeah. No, I feel, yeah, murder hole as a whole, like, it'd be like if you had a hole right here that you could throw stuff down in. But you know what I'm saying. Just conceptually, there's actually no murder holes in this game, unfortunately.
Oh, I was just saying I built a bunch of...
Actually, there is a few in some of the larger gatehouses.
Yeah,
There's
got
built-in
some
murder
feathers here in
holes.
the Magmar.
Okay.
But the only thing we're missing to actually make a murder hole a real murder hole is the ability to just drop gigantic rocks down them. Because the larger gatehouses, they do have the holes, but all you can do is shoot arrows down them. What I want to do is have just big buckets of fucking rocks that you could pour down on top
You
of
do
people.
archery as well.
And are there meticulations though? On some of them there are. They call them Merlins. But yes, there's Merlins, and then there's also these weird ones. Here, I'll show you real quick. Let me click on the ground. So there is a castle wall with a buttress. Let me show you here. So you get these buttresses here, and they do extend over the walls as if though they are meticulations. But there's no stone meticulations. Yeah, but I want some fucking tar, man. I want to pour hot tar down those holes, man. I want buckets of rocks and buckets of tar, man. Just a burning pit of tar you can pour on top of people. That's my dream. That's my dream.
Is tar a thing in this?
Negative.
Okay.
Not yet. I hope to God they add it, though, man.
What?
Tar. I want to pour hot tar on people's heads, man. When they try and come to the walls.
Rocks.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. I want a big-ass bucket of rocks and a boiling bucket of tar on the walls. That's what I want.
Well, we've got all this pine. We can make pitch. It's not.
Yeah, I know. And that was essentially napalm.
Burning pitch.
No, I... What's that?
You make pitch from pine.
Yep.
You get creosote from.
That's what I'm saying. We've already got we got the plants to make the pitch. They just need to add the functionality in the game. I want it so bad. Especially like I want to be able to make buckets of it, and then I would also love to be able to pour pitch on the ground and shoot flaming arrows at it and catch it on fire. Like imagine making a moat with nothing but pitch in it. Somebody falls in, you're just like, okay, ha ha ha. You had a good life, sir. Oh, dude, live would be intense. Just a bunch of flame, like a huge flaming moat.
The noise probably wouldn't be too nice either. 100,000 burning sounds lapping over each other.
That is true. They need to fix the way they handle sound, overlap sound. Okay. I keep on getting distracted here. Do we have nails somewhere that we know of?
There's some in the warehouse, I think.
Roger. A lava moat, exactly.
There's a bottom box as well.
Hell yeah.
Did you hear about that guy that came? I can't remember if it was yesterday, day before, wanting to talk to you and tour the castle and stuff?
Yeah, that's a big old no-go. I don't know who the hell that guy was, but that ain't happening.
What guild was he from?
Nobody can remember, but the dude, so I know who he is. He was a guy that rode by on a horse at some point, and I stopped him and asked him if we can go through borders or not, remember, and he came through with a, horse and a couple carts later, and he said, hey, it works. Can we go through here? And I said, sure, and they rode through. It's the same guy, and and he came during a judgment hour and wanted to tour the castle. No.
Okay.
I was like, do you think I'm fucking retarded, man?
Care about security as much as you did before. I was like, you just didn't have walls up.
Yeah.
Talking to him, I was just listening to the conversation. I'm like, this guy's on crack.
So he actually said that we care about security more than we did before?
He's.
What was
I was
that?
like, because we.
You're breaking up a little bit.
Oh, I was just. He just said that. It seems like we didn't care as much before about security. I was like, we just didn't have walls. That's the only difference.
Yeah. We didn't have walls, so we didn't want to piss anybody off by saying they couldn't go through. It's pretty simple.
Right. You couldn't really stop him either.
Right. I mean, what are you going to do? Can I go through? No. Okay. I'm going to go through anyways. All right. It is blue. Yeah, yeah. Like, I mean, I'm all for, making friends and inviting them into the city and shit, but a little bit of a difference there.
Yeah, not during judgment hour. No.
No.
Come
Hell
on.
no.
Pretty sure this over here is the reason.
Exactly. What was that, Grim?
It's a giant pile of gold.
Oh, yeah. Exactly. Can you come over with a torch? I mean, dude, Sergeant Andrew, you're welcome whenever you want, man. Whenever you want, my friend. The doors are always open for Sergeant Andrew. I'm gonna fix the big cauldrons first. They're both broke. Sergeant Andrew? Sergeant Andrew can bring... Any friend of Sergeant Andrews is a friend of mine. Well, if he wants to start a bonfire party, then that's a whole different issue. Because that would mean that, for some reason, the alliance is beginning to crumble. And I hope that does not happen. Why is Methy an old man now?
They had to go for a nap.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he did need to go for a nap. That is that is an old man thing. I need a nap if I want to stay up till midnight. What? Sounds like you're good, Andrew.
Hey Grim, do you know if we have an order in for metal saws?
We do. I need to get the kilns up first to make charcoal.
Oh, I will turn around and get those up. I apologize. One of the cauldrons is good to go. Blue. I don't think she's in chat. She's in Twitch chat.
The 36 alignment.
Hold on, I'm gonna blacken my screen and buy premium. Gotta buy that premium, baby. This lack of power hour for megastructures drive me crazy. Oh, I gotta restart the game for it to take effect. All right. We're good. I'm gonna repair the kilns real quick.
I'll be back in a minute.
Roger that. Yeah, no problem, Blue. No, this is NA, my friend. This is the NA server, brother. Actually, hey, Andrew, is there any... some people are asking, man, is there any more planned battles between the alliances? Is there any more future attacks in the works, or is it just something that just happened once, just to see if it worked or not? Like, I don't really understand the feud that happened there, but... I ain't like that. I ain't like that, Soulborn. I ain't like that, my man. This is game. Twitch is out of game. Any enemies in game? I don't hate anybody, man. I don't give a fuck if you're a different faction or not. It's just a game. The point of the game is to fight each other, right? That doesn't carry over into the real world, my man. I harbor no hate, no ill will towards anybody. Very nice, Blue. I can't remember what I ate today.
You prefer pecan pie over pumpkin pie?
Oh, forgot about that.
I'm like a steel trap, bro.
Damn it. Forget things, man. I do. Yeah, no, I feel that. I feel that, original. I mean, for me, the whole thing is, though, man, is, if I was really worried about it, I wouldn't be a streamer. Honestly, right? Like, I don't know. It's one of those things, like, people really get... A lot of streamers, they get really upset about stream sniping. I'm like, brah, you stream. I mean, you gotta know it's gonna happen, right? Like, you gotta know. There's no way you didn't. But I mean, for me, it all comes down to trustworthiness, right? So like original, just because of the fact that you're talking about it and you're being straightforward about it, it means I trust you a little bit, right? So that means, for the most part, I personally would suspect that if you were going to attack for whatever reason, you would shut off the stream. And to me, that negates the idea or the concept behind stream sniping. Happy New Year to you as well, Varg. How are you doing? There are supposed to be nails in here somewhere. Oh, there they are. One of the kilns is ready to go. That's exactly it. That's exactly it. I completely agree with that original. And that's what I don't really understand about some of the larger streamers. Like, they get so upset about it, and I understand it's irritating, but don't get so upset about it. Because one, there's a few things. One, if you give somebody a reaction that they're looking for, they're going to continue doing it. I have 3 children. All right? And I've learned very quickly that if I give my children the reaction they're looking for based on their behavior, they're going to continue doing that behavior. I mean, it's very basic, right? When you're training an animal, it's the same thing. If the animal does something and it gets a response from it that it likes, it's going to continue doing that bad behavior. It's such a simple thing. So if somebody's stream sniping you and you give them the reaction they want, they're going to continue stream sniping you. Super straightforward. Can you do private streams? Negative. Like, how do you mean, like, nah, there's no way to really do a private stream. Like, if I was super worried about it, Loco, I would just do something. Same basic rules for reactions. Exactly, original. Just a little lumbering. Yeah. So I'm just right now, I'm just doing repair kits as well, man. I'm just doing some basic building repair, my friend. All right, because I got one of the cooking pots up and one of the kilns up. I'm going to restart my game real quick to get the benefits for the subscription. And sounds like I should ask Andrew rather than you if you are at war with the Ridgeline Alliance. Oh no, we're a part of the Ridgeline Alliance, friend. Yeah. So I'm inside the Ridgeline Alliance. I'm a vassal to the Valayan Order. I'm gonna go drop off this extra clay I have. Don't need to be carrying it around. As in when we do eventually attack someone, having you on stream leading the attack would be such a benefit, but also give a lot away. No, yeah, during large planned like raids and stuff like that, I'm gonna be on a delay. Yeah. You're a bitch to another clan master? No. So in game, the problem is that the in-game system. That's what a vassal is. Yeah, we don't operate like that though. So the problem is the in-game system doesn't allow that much. So there's basically only 2 kinds of friendly actions. You got friendly and you have alliance. And if you form an alliance, which is what we are, it makes you have to. So basically, you have to vassalize to be in an actual alliance. It's so fucking stupid. And then along with that, the way that you have your settings set dictates whether or not you're able to join in on battles and stuff. And so it turns into this whole fuckfest of people have to vassalize, but the vassalization is really just a form of alliance, even though it's not a vassal. It's super dumb. So basically, the way our side works, the Valayan Order, we operate more like a republic than a feudal system. Yeah, that's very true as well. Yeah. And a lot of times your vassals would just turn on you, man. like they decide they want to be the king. And that's because A king was only as powerful as his vassals, and vassals quickly realized, wait a second, without us, the king is fucking nothing. But either way, that's my point is that every major member of the Ridgeline Alliance is actually, they run completely differently. So the Valiant Order, or the Valiant Order, that's what I'm saying, Arsenal. Yeah, so it's really weird the way the political system works in the game, like the actual in-game functionality of the political system, is kind of broken in my opinion. It needs a lot of work, and I have the same opinion about the guild the rank system. So basically, inside of a guild, you have ranks, and those ranks are able to dictate what people are able to and not able to do. But it's so vague and high level that if you want to allow people to interact with this thing, you have to allow them to interact with all things and that kind of. And it's really, really just is too generalized. I want it to be much more intricate than that. Like maybe I want somebody to have access to the town and use the forges, but I do not want them to have access to the warehouses. Seems like a pretty simple thing. Impossible to do. You give access to everything or nothing. And then the same thing goes to the realm. So it's a little bit too generalized, and I hope that they get more intricate with both the political system and the guild system. Heyo, how you doing, Funky? It should be two separate things, Arsenal. I completely agree, my friend. It really, really should. Alright, I got my skill drop insurance. Yeah, we could use the private claim system, you're right. But then you're still limited in functionality. God has heard your prayers. Finally. Jesus, dude. It took me so many times. Some people will argue the system serves no point and shouldn't be in game. That is true as well, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? I would prefer a more intricate guild system versus not having one at all. Because you know what's funny? The people that argue against it are also the same people that would QQ and not play if every time they logged off, all their shit was gone. And so it turns into a weird system, right? Where people think they know what they want. And as a software developer in general, you realize very quickly that users think they know what they want, but they really have no idea the overall implications of what they're asking for. And that is hands down across all software development, not just video games. Oh, yeah. You can give rights by individual name. Yeah. I mean, I fully understand the whole system. I've been playing this for years. But what I'm saying is it's not intricate enough. You shouldn't have to go through, like, these multiple tiers. Because, I mean, first of all, right now, the entire system is bugged. Watch this shit. Right now, it's very buggy. So, for example, if I want to look at any... Look at this fucking error. I get this on both the website and here. Invalid JSON reports, and it doesn't even load. Like, it's just bugged, it's broken, very, very slow. You have to reload multiple times to get it to work at all. It's overly generalized and not very specific at all. And it's just, in my opinion, right now, the implementation of the guild system is very, very poor. They could do a lot better. From what I hear, this is based on UO, and by design, I'd say early UO, which means that I wouldn't expect an intricate use system unless that changes. I mean, so it's not based on UO. So anybody that said that's wrong. So what it is based on is the lead game designer / CEO of the company Bitbox was a longtime player of UO, and very specifically, Bobik, who I'm talking about, has come out and said, hands down, that the PvP system in UO and many other games like it are basically what killed those games. And that he's trying to fix that by creating guild system, private claim system, all this stuff that allows people to do PvP if they want to do PvP, and not allow certain people to do PvP that don't want to get it all the time, but never make it permanently, perfectly safe for an individual that doesn't like PvP.
What level is your slinger?
Myself?
5.
Dale? Okay.
It's 54.5.
Exactly, original. And that's what the guild system is trying to, what they're trying to do with like the guild and private claim system. Exactly,
Like
trying to get it not to be full
failing.
safe and not full PvP. Exactly, and that's where a lot of games failed, and that's what he is trying really hard to do. And personally, I think he's doing a damn good job of it. Once we achieve daily judgment hours, once the servers are more stable, because I'm a PvP player myself, but I can tell you this: as an actual PvP player that's played many competitive games for money, what I hate in a competitive PvP situation is playing against somebody who wasn't ready for PvP. So in other words, you get into a match and you're fighting against guys that are just not on your level. It's much more entertaining as a PvP guy to fight somebody that's on my level, right? And so if I just fucking start slaying a dude over and over and over again, I'm like, what? Honestly, I don't understand. I don't understand how people think that's fun. To me, that's boring as all fuck. Like, that's cool. You've established that you can kill that guy. Why are you still killing him? That's boring as motherfuck, man. Exactly, original. That's my point. Is all the people that are QQing, exactly, OJ. All the people that are QQing about not being able to jump on the heads of their own people or jump on top of horses to get over palisade walls, bro. If a town has palisade walls up, they're not a PvP guild. Hands down, they are not a PvP guild. Therefore, doing it is not PvPing. That is simply just farming. You're just killing dudes. That's not PvP. That's just massacring. That's not PvP. I want to be very clear. That is not fucking PvP. My God. There's a difference. PvP is when the other person, the other P, is fighting back on equal ground. That's PvP. Fucking, And then all these people are QQing on the goddamn forums. They're not PvPers. They're goddamn griefers. Go to Disney RP forever? Yeah, no, see, so, what is it, Romano, I'm on the PvP side of it. I love PvP. But jumping over a fucking little wooden fence to just kill random people, that's not PvP, man. What are you going to do, take their primitive tools? Their primitive hoe or a fucking scythe? Like, go fight someone. If you want to fight someone, go find an actual fight. You've got your armor, you got your horse, go fight somebody on equal grounds. But we don't want to do that. Why not? We might lose our gear. Then you're not a PvPer. You're not a PvPer. Alright, vent over. Rant done, rant completed. Man. People be thinking they know how to PvP and shit. I'm not even saying I'm good at this game. What I'm saying is I enjoy PvP. And people think that that's PvP, and that's not PvP. That's like a professional Halo player jumping into a fucking hopper in some casual hopper and being like, I own these motherfuckers, yo! Like, that's not fun. Exactly, Arsenal. I know, Varg. That's what I'm saying too, man. But and my argument is that those people, the people that are just the gankers looking for an easy kill, those are the people that are on the forums QQing about the changes. It's not actual PvPers that are talking about this stuff, right? We tried to make getting killed by us mean more than just getting butchered. Absolutely. See, that's what I'm talking about, man. And see, that's fun. That's fun. And that's very different than what I'm talking about, though. I'm not talking about RPers. The people that are wanting to jump over walls in a human pyramid, they're not RPing. Like, that is as far from RP as you could possibly get. That's what I'm saying. Dying while you're PvPing, dying while PvPing, that could be just as fun as long as it was a good fight. Good fights, man. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a fucking awesome goddamn medieval fight. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they're building towards. And people are just such QQers, man. They're such big babies. Everybody wants to fucking complain. If you want to complain so much, if you think that the developers are so bad at developing a game, go develop your own game. Nobody's going to play it, though. That's the whole thing. It's real life, man. Politics, real evil, humans. No, see, that's the difference, though. It's not real life, because you're pulling from a smaller pool of individuals.
I like how in a super grindy game, they want to make something easier.
What do you mean?
Well, like what you're saying with the PvP, the guys want to make easy PvP, but you're in a grindy game. Why would you even want that?
That's what I'm saying. So that's my whole point, though, right? The people that are in the forums, these really loud vocal minority, is not the PvPers in the game. It's purely griefers. And we're not talking about RP thieves, either. Like, this is purely, very specifically, people that want to grief. That's it. It's a very small subset of individuals that are on the forums QQing about this shit. It's not PvPers. It's not RP players that are playing as thieves. It's just people that want to build human pyramids and jump on top of horses to kill helpless farmers. They don't want a PvP. They don't want an equal fight.
They just need to go play For Honor and get it over with.
That's what I'm saying, dude. There's games for that shit. If you really, if all you want to do is fucking, you know, go play Rust. Go play fucking DayZ.
It's like the guys in DayZ that don't want day-night cycles, don't want first-person only. They don't want that hardcore experience.
Yep. And my argument is, okay, cool. Go develop your own fucking game. It's really not that hard. You can hire coders for a dime a dozen online that are just starting out their careers. They'll work, and they'll love to have their title on a goddamn game, and see if you can truly make a better game. Because I doubt you can. But not saying you shouldn't try. End of story. It's not our game. We're playing a game that's the vision of another developer that had a vision for a game. It's not your choice. Stop QQing. Let's see. Sorry, guys. When I get in a rant, I just the server I was on meant that our armor was the weakest metal in game.
To get up 5 levels.
Not even good quality stuff. So in a straight up fight, at best, we had skills and practice. Their equipment wouldn't save us. Oh, and my 2 OP dragons, but I didn't use those for PvP much because no pet res. So it was rarely an equal fight. Yeah, but you're RPing, man, and you weren't griefing afterwards, right? Samurai Shepherd, new players on a Rust server, and at